Hello, and a very warm welcome to this intuitive chat about the dolphin. What might dolphins symbolize for you? What might the presence of a dolphin remind you of or prompt you to consider? What might the presence of a dolphin prompt you to move towards or take on board or take action with? And the presence of a dolphin might show up in many ways. For example, this chat, or actually seeing dolphins in the ocean. The dolphin might show up in your dreams or on the front cover of a book or be the sticker on the rear window of a car. Or a dolphin motif might show up on a piece of clothing. I did see warm winter socks last week with dolphin images scattered over them. And this morning at a cafe, I saw the tattoo of a blue dolphin on the inside wrist of a woman. So the presence of the dolphin can show up in many ways. This chat was prompted by me seeing a pod of dolphins this morning on my beach walk. I did see two pods a few days ago while I stood on the headland, but this morning's pod was closer and lingered longer in the ocean in front of me. Within the same pod were a few quite large dolphins as well as quite a few small dolphins. And no matter the size, the dolphins were all gently riding the waves together. They were very, very playful. The words that came to me while I was watching the dolphins were courage, grace, connection, riding the waves, flow, playfulness, and resilience. What might dolphins symbolize for you? Dolphins are known to symbolize harmony and harmonious groups or teams. Also, playfulness, intelligence, communication, listening to and following our intuition, also protection and resilience. The sight of dolphins gracefully and playfully riding the waves in harmony, in cohesion with the other dolphins in the pod, can remind us of the value of connection, cohesion, and strong social bonds. Dolphins can remind us of the importance of harmonious groups, deep emotional connection, teamwork, and the value of prioritizing harmony in our lives, prioritizing a balance of effort and play, of work and self-care, a reminder of the importance of play, adventure, creativity, and the freedom to express. This showed up for me this week also when I met up with two friends for a coffee and a chat. And I really felt the connection and bond within this small pod of my friends. It was good to connect, communicate, and to feel like we were helping each other ride the waves of life through connection, through positive perspective, support, and encouraging the lightness in each of us to come forth. So back to dolphins. Dolphins have been known to also guide sailors across turbulent waters to safety and to assist people who are drowning. And they've been known to chase sharks away from people in the water. They can remind us to not only save or protect ourselves, but to protect others in need. Can be to check in on others as well, that are you okay? Dolphins can remind us of the importance of listening to and following our intuition by seeing intuitively, by sensing what we see, seeing with our sense. Dolphins communicate with each other through echolocation, complex clicks and whistles, And the reflection of these sounds bounce back as echoes or vibrations and is a form of communication. It helps them to navigate dark ocean waters with that echoing vibration that comes back to them. Dolphins see with sound communication. We might see this as interpreting or communicating through vibration or intuitive sound, intuitive communication. Again, the importance of following our intuition. Dolphins can remind us also of the importance of speaking our truth, having the courage to speak up and communicate. Dolphins very much symbolize resilience, particularly emotional resilience, as they ride the waves, the small waves, the medium waves, the large waves, the light waves, the dark waves. They ride the ocean waves with grace and strength. For some, dolphins may symbolize rising out of emotional depths. It might even be for some coming out of a dark night of the soul, coming out of a dark time. It might even be just uncertainty or heaviness. For some, it might be experiencing a personal rebirth, maybe after a challenging time. And for some, this might be experienced as a spiritual rebirth. Here are a few dolphin-related journaling prompts or prompts to consider that might be interesting or helpful, insightful for you. When was a time when you felt in your flow? So dolphins can remind us very much so of being in our flow. When was a time when you felt as if you were on your wave or in your lane? That felt comfortable, that made you feel as if you belonged, maybe made you feel lighter or free, as if that wave was meant for you, like it was the journey you were meant to be on. So another journal prompt might be, what might be your pod of friends, family, or social network? That might even include mentors. Another journal prompt, when in your life might you have chosen to be resilient and rely on your inner strength as you rode the waves? And another journal prompt, when might you have shown courage to ride the waves? If it is safe for you to do so as you are listening to this chat, you might like to close your eyes for 2 or 3, 4, 5 rounds of breath and bring to mind the image of a dolphin. I'm allowing a few moments of silence here. If you do this, or if you did that, what emotions, colors, or words might have come through for you? So, what might dolphin symbolize for you? What might the presence of a dolphin remind you of or prompt you to consider? What might the presence of a dolphin prompt you to move towards or take on board, be reminded of, or to take action with? What's just come through, and being that this is an intuitive chat, then what does come through for me, I do pass on. Belief in self, self-confidence. If that resonates with you, then I feel it is for you. So with all the words that I've just spoken, for some of you, it all can be sort of like condensed into just these few words. Maybe the dolphin can remind you to believe in yourself, to be confident in your ability to manage, to ride the waves of your life. And it might be to ride a new wave as well. It's just come through. Thank you for listening. I hope you found this chat helpful or prompted maybe some self inquiry or reminded you of some inner strength you possess that you might like to utilize, call upon. Reach out to me if you would like a private reading as well. And please like, comment, or share this chat and subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified of my next intuitive chat, meditation, or mindful moment. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.